won't be as effective.
Yeah, okay. I was just trying to throw something out there, hoping something would get started.
Yeah, wow, it's too easy. Encephalitis. There's another word that goes with it when it can happen two different ways. You can end up with a big pocket of fluid on the outside of your head, the skull, the back of your head. You know, and that's spinal encephalitis. I can't remember what it's called. Or then you can have it inside your brain, which is just too much fluid inside your brain. But anyway, then they usually have a bigger skull, which is
encephalitis is swelling of the brain.
Yeah, well, like I said, there's another word that goes with it. I don't know. I can't remember the technical term. I'm just saying it's this condition that, like I said, the inside of the brain basically just fills up with fluid and it pushes the gray matter to the exterior skull. And so when you get an MRI, it looks like the person doesn't have a brain, but they really have a brain. They just have a bigger skull cavity, and the brain has been compressed to the inch and a half around different areas of the skull.
I think you mean hydrocephalus.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
well, Gary, I got a bone to
your mic's too loud. How come everybody's mic is too loud? Your mic is too loud. Everybody's mic is too loud. Yeah, maybe I'll turn
What's the point of spending 2 hours arguing with you last weekend if I don't even mention it?
Well, the problem is I've been really tired when I've been doing the what the fucks. So that's part of the problem is I don't even remember what the fuck happens. So I really should be taking notes. That's what I should do. I'll take a note and say, Tina looked kind of hot when she was chewing. I'll write that down. And then I'll write down a new white-haired girl. Impronounceable name, but white-haired girl. Yeah. E-cigarette. And James is doing fucktarded video effects. Okay. Remy asked inane questions. Useless quality. Yeah, I'll write that down. Ojama Flipper guy. Didn't say shit the whole fucking night. He was playing like a video game or something. Let's see what else. Rocky guy was just the usual asshole.
I got fucking life. You know, I'm fucking overseas.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Remy, really, you know, I just forget things. I don't even know what the fuck did we argue about. Oh yeah, the gun thing. That's why I avoided it, because I hate that fucking subject. I mean, you did again too in the comments. You're defending Joneser. You know, you read some snarky little comments. Well, isn't Joneser going to get his money back from the Superior Court decision? You know, the appeals court. I just thought that was just a snarky little thing for you to say. There's no reason why he should get that money back. He never paid it in the first place, but there's no reason for him to get it back. You're always snarking on me.
No, I didn't say you were going to get it back. I said you're probably never going to see it, but it's trying to be snarky. I think you just misread my intention.
Okay. Well, it just seemed like you were kind of saying he was going to get the money because the judge says he gets his expenses or whatever. But anyway, he won't get nothing. And the judge is going to go to... she's going to look like an ass. I'm going to make her look really, really fucking dumb. So I'm going to win this one. Matt Bales is waving again. Yes, Tex ass. You fucking morons. Hey, go away. Do not frog guy. Go ahead. Somebody
Maybe I'll stop making videos about judges if you want to do that.
No, I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna become more and more of a nightmare on these assholes. I mean, this federal court, and this is really disgusting. They got assholes on federal courts. I mean, these people have tremendous fucking power. And they're assholes. I mean, this is not right. This has got to be fixed.
Well, Texas pretty much runs a lot of what goes on with litigation and stuff like that. So, for example, I mean, we got a huge courtroom.
You've been mentioning the straight talk video, and when you see it, Gary, I mean, probably don't need to be too pissed off about it. I mean, he's a bit cheeky, but he's basically just trying well, he's trying to give you advice. He might come across as being a bit fucking, you know, cheeky, but he's basically saying judges are fucktards as well, so don't give them an excuse to hold grudges and stuff. But you shouldn't have to fucking worry about the commentary you make in videos in your personal time. You know what I mean? The only thing that should matter, obviously, fucking goes without saying, it should do.
Well, that's their fucking job, exactly. Judges are supposed to have what's called judicial temperament. They're supposed to be above any of this that's the whole fucking, that's their #1 fucking job, is to be an umpire. That means they can't be biased. So obviously, baseball umpires can seem to handle it. They're not allowed to hold grudges. So why the fuck should a federal judge be allowed to do it? I mean, that's just bullshit. I should be able to call her a skanky, smelly skunk vagina, and it shouldn't matter to her. She should be above it. That's her fucking job. She's getting paid very well to be above it. I'm getting paid nothing. She's getting paid very fucking well.
Was, the original video, the one that...
What am I talking about? Let's take turns, people.
I mean, the video that got onto Fox News was fucking perfect. Oh, right, I got lag, man. It fucks me up.
Yeah, it's not you. It's Remy. Remy knows better. Yeah, well, that's the funny thing, though, is that whole Fox News thing. But just because that was a 3-minute tape, okay? I mean, I taped 3 minutes of a judge. And imagine if I just had a transcript of it. Imagine if I made a video and I said, "Oh, look, this is what the judge said." I mean, I got on the phone and he said, like, he said, and I said, "Yeah, I'm there," and he said, "Yeah, what?" You know what I mean? If I tried to say it the way it happened, everybody just say, "I'm an asshole." I mean, you really had to hear, had to hear that tape to really appreciate what a motherfucker that judge was. Without hearing it, you would have never got the sense of what a fucking prick he was. And so that's the real key here, too, is that bullshit, I should be able to tape what these public officials do, because you lose the whole meaning of what went on in those 3 minutes if I just gave you a stale transcript.
Aren't they automatically supposed to keep public records anyway? Records that are open to the public about what goes on in court?
Well, that's the irony of it. They tape the goddamn thing. So they have a tape recording of it. I could pay them $25 to get the tape, and then I could, you know, play it. So what the fuck? What the hell's the fucking difference whether they tape it or I tape it? And I'll bet you any amount of money if we asked lawyers, you know, if you gave lawyers
legal proceedings, which in that case was the phone call, everything else is irrelevant.
Yeah, and also shit, I was gonna say something. What the fuck? Damn it. Taping, something about taping. Lawyers. I bet if you asked lawyers whether they tape conferences,
Anyway,
and you know, yeah, gave them a polygraph, they would say they tape them. You know, they might not broadcast them, but I bet you they tape them just for their own use, because they want to know what they agreed to, you know, what was in the you know, because there's lots of stuff that takes place between lawyers and judges that takes place in these conferences, you know, in live meetings that isn't done on paper. And, you know, the lawyers would they'd have to have a record of it, but you'd have to know, what did that guy say? Because they'd have to be kind of sure of what the other guy agreed to and what exactly went on. And, you know, they're not going to ask for, you know, it costs $500 to get a transcript of 20 minutes of tape. So you can imagine how much it would cost if they had to get a transcript of the tapes from the court. So I know lawyers tape these damn things, and so it really pisses me off, this double standard, because there's no fucking way lawyers aren't running a tape recorder every goddamn time they get on the fucking phone.
Well, Gary, nobody would have known if you'd taped it, if you hadn't put it up on YouTube. Listen, man, it's about picking your battles. You put a lot of time into your case, and if you want to give it the best chance, you're not going to make insulting videos of the sitting judge. Put them on YouTube.
Remy.